at noon, a man is facing charges accused of attacking two people with a knife as they were walking from a synagogue. Local 10 News reporter Syra Honor is live from the scene in Sunny House.
Samantha, this sounds just off of the arrest documents like a really clear case of an anti-Semitic hate crime. A man was arrested here in Sunny Isles Beach just outside the Trump International Resort after police say he lunged at two men wearing yarmulkes who were walking home from a prayer service Monday night. Here is that man's mugshot. The defendant is Larry Green. His arrest form says he insisted to the two victims and officers that his Hebrew name is Elijah Israel. He was in Miami-Dade bond court today. Here he is appearing before a judge. Police say Green insisted he was a real Jew and the son of God and called the victims fake Jews, hurling anti-Semitic insults and threatening to kill them with a knife. His arrest report says he yelled, "Go back to Israel." Both victims say Green then raised a knife over his head before lunging at them. When police arrived and patted him down, they found the knife that the victims referenced, and both victims say they believe they were targeted specifically because of their faith. Statements in the arrest form also align with that claim. Green was arrested and charged with 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and charged with a hate crime. And back out here live, court documents have Green listed as homeless. Today, that Miami-Dade judge.
Shalom. Peace, Israel. Call halam, Yah. Yahweh Shin Yahushua Bahashim Okakwadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of great millstone. And peace and blessing be upon the house of the elect. All right, much respect to you brothers out there kicking this word in all sincerity and truth. Okay, so we got another case of a Hebrew Israelite attacking 2 Amalekites with a knife. Okay, and there's a lot of things that I want to point out in this video. A lot of things that kind of dawned on my mind when I actually seen this report. First and foremost, they said that he was speaking anti-Semitism remarks at those 2 Amalekites, okay, saying that they're not the real Jews, which we all know, pursuant to Revelation chapter 3, all right? So we can agree on that. They're not the real Jews, all right? Those bastards in the homeland right now, in the Holy Land, they're not the real Jews, okay? But then they went on to say that he told them to go back to your country, go back to Jerusalem, go back to Israel. So then, if they're not the real Jews, if he said they're not the real Jews, why then would he go on to say, go back to Israel? Does that make sense? This has Esau written right on it, man. Esau, see, this is poorly done. I would have gave you guys a clap, a clap of the hands if you guys would have executed this more better. But this was poorly done, man. This is a psychological operation. All right, because this is Esau trying to demonize us once again. And we haven't seen this. This ain't the first time that we've seen this. There's been many occasions where Esau is trying to do this. Okay? But, the scriptures tell us that we're going to have to face all these attacks and all the demonizations from the damn devil. All right? The scriptures tell us about that, man. And the first precept that I want to get is, Salakia. Let's go to 2 Corinthians. All right, 2 Corinthians 2, and I believe it's I think it's 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Now let's look up that word devices. Okay? Because many tactics that Esau likes to push. All right? Salakia, that's the wrong one.
Strong's G 3540. Naima.
All right, it says a mental perception, a thought, an evil purpose, that which thinks the mind, thoughts, or purposes. It says the intellect, disposition itself, device, mind, or thought. Right. So the thought process of Esau is to put us in a bad light. All right, to try to get the public. All right, these people that are like walking zombies out here that don't have a damn clue what's going on. All right, the average Jake, when they see that, they're like, oh shit. They're gonna look at the Hebrew Israelites and be like, oh, those guys aren't right. Okay. They're not gonna really think about it on a deeper level. Like, why would he say they're fake Jew, then say go back to the Holy Land? Okay. And why did he lunge at the Amalekite? You know, my small time in this truth, I have never seen any brother from GMS nor from any of these other camps try to attack a person just based on knowing that they're not the real Jews. I have never seen that. So Esau, you lose again, man. All right, you lose again. Okay, when Esau takes us as a fool. Like, we're not gonna see right through this, man. But this is, like I said, this is the demonization process, man. Pretty soon, because Esau knows he can't stop this truth, so pretty soon he's gonna try to put his hand on the men of the Lord. All right, this is Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens. All right, so rejoice the saints, because we already got the victory. It was already predestinated that the saints were already going to overcome the beast. And ye that dwell in them, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil, which is the so-called white man, starting with these elites, is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. And why does he have great wrath? But it all goes back to the birthright. All right, the elites of Esau, Edom, they know that they lost the birthright. Okay, and they understand that if they can take the Hebrew Israelites out of the way, especially with the man on the forefront is pushing this truth, they think in their demonic minds that they're going to win, that they're going to upset the prophecies, man. But that's not going to happen, you know. But this is what we're coming to, man. That's what we have to get our minds ready. That's why, all you guys that are taking this truth as a joke, is you're going to be in for a rude awakening, okay? Because we're already being blacklisted, all right? They already have the blue list, the red list, the yellow list, and you better understand that we're on that red list, all right? When all hell breaks loose, Esau is gonna, it's gonna be an automatic kill. A lot of brothers are gonna die for a witness and the testimony for this truth, okay? So that is what's coming, man. That's what's coming. Let's go to the book of Apocrypha. Okay, Salakia. Get that real quick. Because Yahweh Shin outside is about to let this man loose. What is that? 2nd Ezra chapter 16. And I believe it's the 12th verse. Okay, let's keep going. Salakia, it's actually the 68th verse. All right. Going into the times that we're coming in, because it's the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay? This is not the time to be fooling around. This is not the time to be getting lukewarm. This is not the time to be sitting back. This is the time to be pushing and giving your all, man. Because we want to be persuaded in our own minds that we did everything that we could do to receive salvation, guys, when we tell them to do the work, they look at us as if we're being prideful. Hey, the scriptures compare our works to dirty rags, man. We're not being prideful. It's not about pride. It's not about none of that, man. It's about, at the end of the day, we're all in one mindset, in one body, which is to receive salvation. And ultimately, the elect were already predestinated from the foundations of the earth. Okay, but we want to be accounted to be a part of that number. So what do you think the elect are going to be doing? They're going to be making sure that they're making their bodies a living sacrifice, because we can't sacrifice animals. We can't sacrifice lambs or sheep or goats. The Lord's not taking that. So what we're sacrificing is we're sacrificing our body, all right? Leaving off the things of this world, all right? Separating ourselves from all the different philosophies, all the different so-called religions, all the different all the different things that Esau and the Babylonians just celebrate. Because right now, Halloween is coming up, And you best believe that they're going to celebrate that. This is one of the most demonic times of the year. But I'm not trying to leave off from the topic, man. You got to come out of this world, which is said in Micah, 2 and 10. Come out of this world because it's polluted. Okay? But this is a time that we're coming there, man. A time of hell. A time where all hell is going to break loose. A time where these food trucks aren't going to be coming in your neighborhoods. A time where you're not, people are going to be turning one against another because they don't have anything to eat. People are going to be betraying one another. Your own family members might be trying to give you up to Esau, Edom, because they might deem you as a threat. That's why you got to separate yourself. That's why you got to take this truth very seriously, man. Actually, before I get that, let's go to Matthew chapter 24. Okay, Matthew chapter 24. I think it's verse 20, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Let me start at verse 20. It says, "But pray that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day, for then shall be great tribulation." All right, what is that tribulation? Jacob's trouble. Okay? We're going to have to go through that fire, man. The Lord's about to let Esau show his horns, because that wicked spirit, which is in the so-called white man, right now is dormant, but it's about to be released, man. It says, "For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days shall be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened." Right? Notice demonization is to get the whole world against us, man. Because Esau know that he basically can't persuade the world. He can't brainwash the world into whatever he wants to do, because the seed has already been ingrained in the minds of the people by the multitudes each and every week, each and every day. A lot of our people are waking up, man, waking up to who they are, waking up to what America is, which is Babylon, waking up to who the enemy is, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. You see, and Esau can control the elect. He's only done destroyed 2/3 of Israel, but now he wants to come after the elect. That's who we're trying to preserve. That's who the Lord is trying to preserve. Okay? But this is 2 Ezra chapter 16 and verse 68. "For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you," and that great multitude is these kings, all right? These elite kings of Esau, all right? The Rothschilds, the DuPonts, the Bilderbergs, the Rockefellers. These are the kings ruling the world right now. Pursuant to Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. They're currently ruling this world, and they understand that they're going to be taken down. Pursuant to 2 Ezra chapter 6, "For Jacob is the beginning of the world and Esau is the end." They see their kingdom falling, but they're going to try to take out as many people as they can. This is the warning that we're giving you people. This is what we're giving to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right? "For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you, and feed you being idle with things offered unto idols." Okay? So they're going to try to basically tempt Jake to take, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, or to eat swine in that day. But you got to have the spirit, and you got to be fully persuaded in your mind to not do any of those things for Esau, Edom. You know what I mean? Because the scriptures say some of us will be beheaded for a witness and a testimony for the truth. Okay? Some of us are going to be beheaded, man. And I think, what's that? Revelations chapter 20. Slakia, let me find it real quick. Okay, this is Revelation chapter 6 and verse 9. "And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of Yahweh and for the testimony which they held. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, How long, O Lord, holy and true, dost thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth?" So the point is, a lot of us are going to have to be beheaded for a testimony and for a witness for this truth. That's why Esau is purposing all these things, all right? Because he's basically setting the stage so when the time does come, does come, he can roll in. All right, and he will have you will have basically the things that he needs to have to come against us, man. Because we even got different camps going to these shooting ranges, going to these gun ranges. All right, bringing pistols, bringing weapons to camp, which you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to give this devil or opportunity to use that against us, even though we know he will one way or another. He's gonna do that, man. But still, Scripture say we're supposed to be blameless, without guile. All right. It says, "And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot." Right. So if you give in to Esau, if you succumb to the damn devil on whatever he has to offer you, like, hey, take this chip, man. You know your family's starving. You get to feed them if you take this chip, and then you go ahead and take it. Well, you're gonna be had in derision. This damn devil is gonna laugh at you because he understand that he broke you to the point where you actually turned your back against Yahweh Shai. And ultimately, you're still gonna die either ways by the thermonuclear missiles. You know what I mean? So, you would rather die having honor, resisting the devil, being a witness for Yahweh Shai than actually accepting this devil and dying because you turned your back against Yahweh Shai. That's a shameful death. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. All right? A great insurrection, man. And let's look up that word insurrection real quick. All right? Just for edification purposes. It says, a violent uprising against an authority or government. All right, so it's in a violent uprising. With Esau, he has his FEMA troops. He has these, what do you call it? These genetically modified soldiers, these super soldiers. All right, Esau already has these things in place, and he's just ready to use it. It says, "They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord." And that's the point right there. Esau is going to be destroying and trying to destroy those that fear the Lord. Okay? And he's going to come like a madman because he's going to be trying to take us out as many as he can. "For then they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall it be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried in the fire." Okay? So Esau, he's going to have a challenge because the Lord's not going to leave his elect just to be out here helpless. The Lord's going to raise up a standard against him, okay? Which means to put to flight. The Lord's going to lift up a standard, all right? You see, Esau, he's not going to completely destroy all of us. Now, the 2/3, hey, they're gone already. They're out of here. They only have the judgment. But for the elect, those whose lot is to not die, some of the men are going to be bestowed with spiritual power, okay? The Yahweh Shin is about to show, what is that? I think it's Isaiah chapter 59. Yahweh Shin is about to show his work, show his glory through his man, okay? All right, Isaiah chapter 59 and verse 19. "So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west." All right, so we're in the Western Hemisphere. We're in the northern country, which is Babylon the Great. The majority of our people are over here. "And its glory from the rising of the sun." Right. We even got some of our people in the eastern countries. All right. Jake is spread all over the world, man. "When an enemy shall come in like a flood," because they're really going to come in like a flood. Esau's about to release everything that he has. He got technology that he hasn't even shown the world yet. He got technology that you can only find in movies. This devil has it, man, because he was bestowed knowledge on the left-hand side. Okay? It said, "When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him." Okay? So we're not going to be out here helpless. Okay? Some of the men of Yahweh Shin Yahshua will be bestowed spiritual power. So that's the faith That's why we do what we do. That's the trust that we have. Okay. So just to end it off on there, man. Hey, Esau's gonna demonize us, man. Okay. And he's gonna come for us. We're in that time, we're in that day. All right, the stage is being set. You gotta pick a side, man. Which side are you on? Are you on Yahweh Shinya's side, or are you on the devil's side? You can't be lukewarm. You gotta be cold. You gotta be cold or hot, man. All right. So with that, man, I pray that was edifying. That went a little longer than I expected to, but hey, it's the spirit. Call Allah Yahweh Shinyaw Shai, Bahashim Wadas. Double honors to our elders and apostles, a great millstone, and peace and blessing be upon the house of the elect. Until the next time I say, Shalom.